Hey, what's going on? It's the Green Okie coming back at you again with another video. So in today's video, I'm just gonna kind of tell you a little bit about uh, what is considered educated in Japan. So essentially, um, whenever you get there to Japan, it's a little bit overwhelming, especially if you don't know the language. But you will quickly learn the language if you don't know it in time. Especially if you go to the countryside where less English is spoken, you will have ample time to get familiarized with the language. So essentially, um, you have to learn three systems, three writing systems. So the first one is the hiragana, the second one is the katakana, and the third one is, of course, the kanji. Now, the hiragana is just, everything in Japanese language is the hiragana. So, you got, kanji words, those type of things. Hiragana is just the regular language. And once you learn the alphabet and you can read and write, you've pretty much mastered hiragana. The second one, it pretty much is the same thing, but the katakana is for English and Western, or pretty much anything kind of foreign. Anything foreign and Western goes through the katakana. And the katakana is to basically let Japanese people know that, hey, this isn't a Japanese word, and that way they can kind of maybe let go of some of their Japanese pronunciation, and they can just pronounce it maybe the way it's supposed to be pronounced in the native tongue. But yeah, the katakana is just for foreign languages that's been converted to Japanese. And then the third system is kanji. And the kanji is the way you become educated in that. You have to know hiragana, of course, katakana, and 1,000 kanji characters. And then that is considered educated. So essentially, kanji, that's a lifelong endeavor, but it can be done, of course, and things like that. But for the most part, I think that you are considered educated if you know the hiragana and the katakana. I think that the hiragana and the katakana is like 8th grade level, but you're considered educated if you know that. But you need all three to really function in Japanese society the way you're supposed to. But yeah, if you're a foreigner, then you have to take the JLPT. That's the Japanese Language Proficiency Test. And there are different levels: JLP 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And basically, whenever you get to 1, this means that you can write, read, and you can read kanji vertically or horizontally, and you may even dream, in Japanese. Like I said, and that's learning kanji. So that'll take some time and whatnot. And the way you write the kanji in hiragana is like left to right and up and down. But those rules aren't followed strictly all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just learning those systems. When I first got over there, I thought I was never going to be able to learn hiragana and katakana, but Japan was such an isolationist country that it leaves you with so much time to study and study and study that I was able to learn the hiragana and the katakana within like 3 months. I was able to like read it and understand it, like really understand it. Like I really, really worked hard to learn those systems because it was like just trying to figure out like this, because you had to write it a certain way, and I was trying to write it that same way, and it took so much time, but it was worth it. But it was only because you have so much time by yourself in Japan. That's the only reason. You don't have anything else to do except study and work. That's it. So I really didn't have any excuses not to learn it, But yeah, the kanji, I started learning some kanji too. Like I know where like river is, like kawa and stuff like that, and like kawa. So it's like it can be learned, but you really have to be invested in the system and focused. It takes a whole lot of focus, and you have to remember a lot of things as well. Yeah, but yeah, those three systems: the hiragana, which is just the regular Japanese words, kakiku keiko and that type of thing. Katakana, same thing, but just everything Western and foreign goes through the katakana, and then the kanji is just the words themselves, which basically they have different characters that mean different things. So that's how you are. That's basically what's considered educated in Japan. Those three systems and learning 1,000 or more kanji.